Hey, welcome back to the Fire and Water Cooking Channel. I'm Darren, and today we are going to go over the MasterBuilt Gravity Fed Series grill and smoker. And they have several different models of this, but we're just going to go over the basic features of what all of them have so that you can know why this makes the this grill better than a lot of the other grills on the market, including pellet grills. I'll be right back, guys.
Smoking, grilling, getting hot and hotter, sous vide and chilling from fire and water.
All right, guys, first thing you'll notice is the shape of this grill. It's more of a box type grill than a barrel type grill. A lot of your pellet grills and some of your wood-fired offset smokers are shaped more like a barrel, and so this is more like a box. It gets a little bit more vertical room here instead of horizontal room, so you actually have this one has 800 square inches of total cooking space. They make a smaller one, the 560, that's got 560 inches of cooking space. Then they have the 1050, which is 1050 inches of cooking space. But it does give you a decent amount of cooking room for pretty much anything you want to do. These are removable racks here on top, so you can put a good 2 big full briskets in there, 3 or 4 pork butts, a few slabs of ribs. It's not a huge cooking area, but it's a decent amount of size for most everybody. The lid here is actually double walled, so it holds in a lot of heat retention in this grill. The bottom grates here are cast iron, and they have a top and a bottom that are different. The top side is a smoke side. You can see it's smoke, and these are more angled so that the grease goes down into the grease catcher inside the grill. And then this side is a sear side, which is a flat surface, which gives you those grill marks that you want. One of the things that this grill does better than most pellet grills on the market is it actually will sear better, because this grill is actually fueled by charcoal in this hopper here. And if you notice that this grill is a charcoal grill, and it's unlike any other charcoal grill you've seen. Most charcoal grills, the charcoal is in the bottom of the grill and your fire is underneath the food, and you're cooking directly over the top of the heat, whether you have a Kamado type where you have a diffuser plate in the bottom, or if you're cooking directly over the fire. This actually, the fire is built over on the side here, similar to an offset smoker. The fuel is all on this side, and actually the fire is here on the bottom of this hopper here. And there's a convection fan similar to what's on a pellet grill that actually blows the heat into the cooking chamber. So right here is where you feed your charcoal. And I'm going to give you a close-up look in this and show you exactly what this looks like. So you load your charcoal into this hopper, and you see the grate at the bottom is where your ash falls through, and that's where your actual fire is. Your fire is going to be at the bottom of this charcoal hopper, and I'll just show you that. This is where your fire is. In the bottom of this charcoal hopper, you load your charcoal on the top, and that's why it's called a gravity fed, because your charcoal is loaded on the top, the fire starts at the bottom, and then the charcoal feeds its way down into the fire, and that's where the ash falls into the bottom. One of the things this does, it actually allows the smoke to actually pass through the fire and the heat, which burns off a lot of the volatiles. So you get a better smoke profile than you would on a regular stick burner or a Kamado type grill. So the smoke passes through the fire, which burns off the volatiles, and it goes into the cooking chamber. So it's a very unique design. And one of the things about this grill as well is that it is thermostatically controlled, which, like a lot of your pellet grills now, you have a control on your phone app to set the temperature, monitor the food, monitor the cooking temperature, change the cooking temperature, all from this control panel right here, which is Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. And so what that does, it controls the fan and the speed of the fan and how it's going to blow the fire to create the temperature that it's needed. This also has 4 food probes holes. Comes with 1 food probe. You can buy 3 extra, but you can monitor up to 4 different foods all at once. It automatically has a probe built in to the side here of the grill that actually monitors the temperature of the grill itself. There's also a grommet here on the side that you can put your probes through. That you don't have to run them through the outside. You can run them through this hole to get into the food. This has also this is the 800 series, but the 800 and the 1050 series have this fold down front shelf. So it's very convenient when you're trying to load up the grill. So it's a very unique design. A lot of people compare this to the pellet grills because of the way it's designed. It actually, you get to use charcoal like you would pellets in a pellet grill, because you're being able to thermostatically control the temperature and the smoke, and this can actually sear meat, because the temperatures of this grill will get up to over 700 degrees. Because it's using charcoal and wood as the fuel, and that convection fan is actually a lot stronger than some of the pellet ones, it actually will get up to searing temperatures within, I think it says 10 or 15 minutes. You'll be up to the 600-700 degree mark for searing. The ash is all collected in the bottom over here on this side, and it's got a decent sized ash pan. All the ash gets collected in that. The way most people use this for using the wood is you take your wood chunks and you sporadically put it in there with the charcoal. So you would put like a layer of charcoal, a couple pieces of your wood chunks, some more charcoal, some more pieces of wood chunks. Other people will actually put wood chunks in that ash basket to slowly smolder. When the hot ashes come down into that bucket, they will ignite the wood. For me, that doesn't actually take advantage of some of the benefits of actually having the smoke go through the flame. So personally, I would put the wood chunks mixed in with the charcoal in the hopper. That way you get the benefit of having the smoke go through the fire and actually come out a clean smoke. All the models have these little sliders, and what this does is actually, you want to make sure these are taken out before you cook, because these are the little holes that the actual heat and smoke goes through into the cooking chamber. So when you want to shut your grill down, you actually take these sliders and put them back in the space right here, and that will actually close off those vents that are going into the smoker. It'll close off any kind of air going into the charcoal hopper here, and it'll kill your fire. That way, when you're ready to use it again, you can just open up, reuse your old charcoal, and add some more and get cooking. You just got to remember to take these out when you start cooking, or you won't get any heat into your chamber. They also have these safety little safety latches here. Right here on the top of the charcoal hopper, you have to have your charcoal hopper closed in order for the fan to work. Also, the fan will shut off when you open the lid. It has a little another kill switch right here. Once you open your lid, it'll shut the fan off, because you don't want the fire and the flame pushing into the chamber when you opened up the grill itself. So you got to make sure you understand that once you open this up, the fan shuts off. When you close it back down, it will turn back on. So you have two ways to check out the temperature. This is a temperature gauge, but there's no numbers on it. It just has the smoke, barbecue, grill, and sear, which really that's all you need, because you're going to have a digital readout here on your control box showing you exactly what the temperature of the grill is, what the temperature you have the grill set at, and what the temperature of the food is. So you really don't need the temperature numbers on this. because you're going to be monitoring it on the control panel. So that's a quick rundown, guys. Some other things just to point out so you know, it does have 2 big wheels on the bottom towards the back and 2 locking casters on the front, so you can move this thing pretty much anywhere you want and then lock it into place so it's not rolling around on you. All of them have these same features. So one of the only things that this model is the 800 model. It has a griddle feature with it, and it also, like the 1050, has your folding shelf. But as far as all the cooking abilities, the using the charcoal, the wood chunks, having the ability to have it thermostatically controlled with your app in your phone, using Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, monitoring the pit temperature, being able to control the pit temperature, monitoring the food temperature with the probes. They all have that, similar to what a pellet grill has, but you have the ability to use charcoal and wood chunks, providing you a better smoking experience altogether. Well, I hope this gave you some information, guys. Make sure you check it out. Check out the Fire and Water Cooking channel on YouTube. Check out the Fire and Water Cooking podcast. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram. I'll see you again on the next Fire and Water Cooking video.